Hey friends. Okay, so you're an independent woman. You have childhood trauma. Are you radically honest with yourself? What does that even mean? All right, in this video, we're going to talk about what it looks like to be radically honest with yourself. And here's the truth. When you are radically honest with yourself, you're better able to handle life's difficulties. There's going to be challenges. No matter what, crap never stops coming up. In my group coaching program that lasts a year, like crap never stops coming up. And that's just something that we embrace and welcome. And I was having dinner with some friends the other night, and it is true, like crap just never stops coming up. When you're radically honest with yourself, you have the ability to just be able to go with the flow and handle the crap that never stops coming up. And so in this video, we're going to talk about that. And because I know you want to heal your childhood trauma and be able to handle life's challenges even better, drop me a line below and I will send you my book, Rebel Rising. It has the #1 most effective tool I use with all my clients to heal their trauma. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Contessa Akin. I'm the best emotional well-being coach that there is. I've coached close to 1,000 women over the last 15 years to heal their trauma, calm their nervous system, and empower them to rise up against the odds being their past. And in every video you get from me, you get at least one actionable item you can take today so that you can begin to take back what was taken from you, and that is your peace, safety, and trust. All right, in this video, let's talk about being radically honest. Okay, what does that even mean? It means just simply telling yourself the truth. Look, if you've watched any of my videos before, you know that there's lots of places you can lie to yourself. And even in fact, your brain is like built to make sure that you're comfortable and like safe and secure in its own efficient, weird kind of way, which means it will have a foundation of lies that it can pull from to convince you to do what it wants you to do so that you stay comfortable and efficient. Your brain has one job, one sole function, one thing to do, one thing only. It is to ensure your survival. And so when you are radically honest with yourself, you have the ability to just acknowledge the truth. Maybe the truth is that you don't have energy today and you would be better off staying at home, recharging and relaxing. Maybe a truth that you have for today is that you need to eat better so that you have more energy for tomorrow. Maybe a truth is that you need to end a relationship. Maybe your truth is that you need to stop people pleasing and worrying what everybody else freaking thinks, or that your truth is that you need to make a decision and just stand with it. Like your truth can be so many different things, right? And being radically honest is just acknowledging that for every lie that your brain offers you, there is a better truth that serves you for your growth, for your greatest good, for your highest intent. So let's talk about that and what that looks like. So the first place to start is to stop applying force. Okay, so we've been through trauma, we're super independent, and one of the things that we like to do is apply force. Like, I'm just going to force my way forward, and ultimately, I'll get where I want to go, how I want to get there, when I want to get there. How many times has that ever worked out for you? And that's a big fat lie right there. So there's a difference between applying force and then doing something in spite of I don't want to, right? Like how many times has you woke up in the morning, your alarm clock woken you up and you thought, I don't want to get up today. I don't want to get up right now. I don't want to have to go to work. I don't want to have to take care of the house. I don't want to have to take care of them. I don't want to, right? You got a good old case of the I don't want us. So I don't want it is different than applying force. So what happens when we have I don't want is we need to check in with our nervous system and take care of our nervous system and regulate our experience. Because sometimes whenever we have the case of I don't want it, it's best to just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and just move on and do it. And you move on and you do it. But sometimes what happens is you have a case of I don't want it, and your nervous system is in a state of chaos, and you count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you go to do it, but you're met with a lot of resistance. There's like almost, it feels like this force pushing back against you. If you force your way forward there, then you're basically communicating to your body and your nervous system that it doesn't matter what it wants, that you're going to just force it to perform anyway. So the first step here is to stop applying force. Honor your experience, regulate your nervous system, take care and honor your needs. Sometimes, yes, you need to just move forward, but that's not about force. That's about getting over feelings versus applying force. When you're met with that resistance, like, then you need sometimes help to get through that resistance. Explore what the resistance is about, what it's there to teach you, what is why it showed up in the first place. Okay, sometimes, most of the time, when I'm working with clients and resistance shows up, then oftentimes what is trying to communicate is that your nervous system feels out of balance. It doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel regulated. It doesn't feel grounded. And so to force past that is basically to communicate to your nervous system that it doesn't matter, that you're going to just keep it in that state anyways. So pay attention to your experience, right? And stop applying force. Second is to expand your comfort zone. So maybe sometimes we don't have the case, we have the case of I don't wanna, right? Maybe I didn't want to record this video, but I counted down and I'm like, you know what, I have value, I can do this, and I hit record anyways, right? Or maybe I was like, I don't want to do this video, I hit record and I'm just like, oh, maybe I just need to expand my comfort zone. So for what we're talking about here is you have a comfort zone. Your brain, again, is built for one job, one thing only, to ensure your survival. And in here is that comfort zone that your brain has built. What we talk about is building your emotional resilience to go from negative emotion to positive emotion, to experience more of negative emotions, to experience more positive emotions, so that you can expand that comfort zone. Think about like a Navy SEAL, like you and a Navy SEAL got dropped off on an island. It's rocky, it's pebbly, it's not soft, maybe it's cold. You guys have to sleep through the night there. You, on one hand, spend the night tossing and turning, thinking about how uncomfortable it is, how miserable you are, how cold it is, versus the Navy SEAL who kind of like hunkers in and goes to sleep. The Navy SEAL has expanded their comfort zone to be able to endure. Your comfort zone is much smaller, and so you can't even find rest in the discomfort because all you're doing is focused on what's uncomfortable. So build your emotional resilience so that you can expand your comfort zone. So step number 1 is stop applying force. Step number 2 is to build out and expand your comfort zone to include uncomfortable things. That's what I hope you got out of that story. And then the third step is to discover your empowering truth. Look, when it comes to an empowering truth, this is really fun. Oftentimes it feels uncomfortable. An empowering truth feels uncomfortable. Maybe you feel like, oh, it's true, but I don't want to believe in, right? And an empowering truth is something that will wake you up, that will shake you, that will feel uncomfortable. An empowering truth is I am worthy. I deserve happiness. I deserve peace. I am valuable. I deliver value. I receive value, right? Like people enjoy me because I enjoy myself. Your empowering truth is about what's right for you, but an empowering truth is something that feels uncomfortable, not that something that's easy to believe in, because you're going to work on believing in that by being radically honest with yourself. So again, stop applying force, expand your comfort zone, and then discover what your empowering truth is. We do all this kind of stuff, all this kind of work in my group coaching program. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. Drop me a line. In the meantime, hit me up. I'll send you my book, Rebel Rising. It has the #1 most effective tool I have that I use with all my clients to heal past trauma. And I will shoot it to you today. So drop me a line and I will send you that book. Until next time.